What is a mystical experience? Let me tell you. When something, someone, some person is exposed to the most ultimate experience, it feels like, wow. And for years you feel like, wow. Wow. But when everything comes back into place, the dust settles. This experience could be the voice of God. It could be the dissolution of your whole ego. It could be an out-of-body experience where you disappear. It could be when the sky is open. It could be a Christ experience, a Buddha experience. It could be a Shiva experience. It could be any kind of experience. But like any other experience, the dust has to settle. Many do not want the dust to settle. They want to stay in the bliss, live in the bliss. And they become a mundane liver of bliss. They're staying in the bliss path. When the dust settles, after every experience, something has to remain. Something has remained from the beginning. From the mind first saying, hi, look at me. Age 3, 2. From that moment to the moment of now, after ultimate experiences, revelations, dust settles, something has remained all the way through. The apparent seer. No. That is a part of it. The thing that has remained all the way through is life. You can leave your body. You'll never leave life. See? You are life. So you are a continuation of life, whether you have a mystical experience or not. Whether you think you're a superior guru or not. Whether you think you're homeless or a king or a queen or something important in this world or not. You're a continuation of life. You're fluctuating up and down, making appearances at different things. All your life you will experience every single employment. You'll become a nurse, a doctor, you'll be a teacher to your children, to other children, to neighbours. You'll be compassionate, you'll be kind, you'll be a thief. You'll be a giver, you'll be a taker. You'll be a scientist. Most of these things will be encountered at educational establishments, school. You'll be an artist. You see? But mind says you've never reached the grandeur of being one particular thing. How can you reach the grandeur of being one particular thing when that one particular thing is life? No separation. When the dust settles, all the knowledge that is given is either ignored, revealed, tortured. You can turn to many things because you've no thing to speak to on the same intelligence level. Even the most ego mind intelligent being can come into your room and you say, you know what, you're boring me. You're really boring me. You're boring me, you see. If you want me to return to ego again and listen to this crap, then you're boring me. And ego mind is the only mind that knows about boredom. Boredom is just simply the most blissful state that you can be in, but ego mind says it's to don't go there. Don't go there. When the dust settles, nothing has changed. You continue to obey rules and work and have relationships and family, or you can choose to go in an ashram and set up site, or you can choose to be some sort of holistic healer or a writer or whatever. It matters not. The experience is the dissolution of all hopes, desires, beliefs, attachments, needs, wants, associations. Something still associates desires, needs, and wants. Body needs food. Desires massage. Whatever. Something still creates an illusion of something still taking place. But the dust settles. All these rules and regulations, you don't laugh at them, but inside you're in fits of giggles, watching people fighting, arguing, torturing each other. The most ignorant stage, the most ignorant state on this planet is human beings. That's what is revealed. That was really is what is revealed to every single one that has had this mystical experience. Did this really happen? Was I really part of this? Is this going on? Do I care? Does anyone really care? And you begin to notice nature. You begin to look beyond the person and try and establish what you experienced. Because within every person, there is nature, life. Everything is just random stuff. When you shine a mirror, when you shine a light on a lake that is rippling, not two reflections will be the same. Not two moments are the same. Consciousness is reflecting something that is infinite possibilities. And they appear in ridiculous states, in ridiculous times, at ridiculous levels, at ridiculous substances, and the whole thing is ridiculous. Your mystical experience says, wow, maybe I should change this. Maybe I should encourage others to see this farce. But then life comes in and says, you know what, it's okay, it's fine. It's Buddha contentment, you see, 50-50. Mystical experience or not, we're all in it, in this pot, as one, fighting with each other for better, clean air, better, clean conditions, standing and trampling on each other, like the ants. But even the ants have some structure, some organization. Humanity is lost. It is completely lost if you believe in this human side, but don't worry about it, because life is taking care of itself. This is the exterior, the external. Yeah. When you have a new dress, a new suit, it is perfect, you see, brand new, very clean, everything. But sometime during the night, dust collects marks from food, drink. It gets tarnished with external stuff, and you dust it off. You put it to the dry cleaners. That's your body and mind. See, every day you're dusting it off. I don't want you anymore. I want something better than this. You are what you want, you see. Everything is reverse. We're experiencing the result of this infinite one moment, as if it's coming forward, but it's going backward, you see. When the light reflects on the lake, it's a journey towards the lake, outwards, hits the lake and deflects backwards. Sometimes we are reflecting and sometimes we are deflecting. As life, as nothing else, no bodies and minds. You can try and bring on a mystical experience. And I would say, why not? If it's your time. It's awesome. It is awesome to know that this whole world is a farce and to not really care about it because something bigger, something greater lies within you. And you don't really start dusting this stuff off during the evening and start worrying about it. You continue to live the same way as you did before. You wait till the next day. You wake up with a hangover. Oh, it's no big deal. So there's no urgency in trying to change what is the unchangeable. The moment humanity stopped trying, you see, it's not a bad thing. It's not saying stop raping the world and stop fighting and stop hating and stop all this anger. No, continue with that. Continue. Just stop putting some effort in. Do it as if you're not doing it, you see. Something is pushing you. Not an external mind, an external body, like your employer, a king, a queen, a politician, your parents, your teacher. No, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for as if life within you is driving. But it doesn't drive at 150,000 miles an hour, like you'd want to live this life out, or your mind wants to live this life out. It's going at its own speed. Very stable, very flat, very tranquil. That's your stateless state. When you're moving, you realize you're moving, but you're not doing nothing to move. Mystical experiences. You can will it to happen. You can experience it, taste it, love it, write about it, do anything you want, speak about it openly. But you'll not change anything because there's nothing happening to change. There's no one talking to change it. There's no one listening to change it. Mind, ego mind is standing up saying, great, I have an open field. I can change everything on my own. But the mystical experiences, the one ultimate experiences, annihilates the ego mind. There's no one to take it on board, you see. Your pure self can say, yeah, wow, everything's fine, leave everything. Yeah? And in normal circumstances, the only thing that changes after this mystical experience is the ego mind before this experience would come in and say, no, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's be an artist, let's do this, let's be compassionate, let's be kind, let's save the world. Yeah. It wants to fight on, you see. It wants to keep trying. Afterwards, both sets, both eyes give up and let life, not give up, you see, not that negative give up. Give up and let life move you, as life is moving all of us. And very soon, the enlightened one will even see, wow, it appears to be perfect to them as much as it has always been perfect to I. Namaste.